Alright guys, I am tired, but before I go to bed, I wanted to share a quick tidbit with you. I had to do a little bit of work here at the hotel, and so I figured I'd share what I did. Alright, let's jump over to here. Let's just make sure that went. Yep. I made a test machine so I could demo this to you without showing company information, which is always a plus. Anyways, what I needed to do is I needed to make the hard drive bigger in my virtual machine. So for this example, I need to take this 200 gig drive and bump it up to a 250 gig drive. So the first thing for this machine I'm going to do is shut it down. There are certain settings which will allow you to live expand hard drives on machines. This machine is not set up to do so. So we're going to let this puppy shut down because it's going to take forever and it's going to literally make me fall asleep while making this video. Hey, look at that. Okay, so in your settings of HyperV, find the hard drive. It's going to be the test one right here, and I'm going to go to Edit. In the Edit, I'm going to click on Next. I'm going to go to Expand, and I'm going to type in my new size. You can go up, you can't go down. And I'm going to finish. So that finishes rather quickly. Click OK and go ahead and start the machine again. You know, instinct almost made me press the escape key for that, but I know the escape key actually would boot into it. So, oh, come on, Windows, you can do it. Actually, the data store that I put this machine on is a lower tier data store. Alright, so let's go ahead and log in. Yay. So there's going to be a problem when we first log into this machine, and do you already know what that problem is? Because I do. If you can guess what the problem is, scream it out, put it in the comments, let me know if you got it right. When you go to look at your disk size, we're still at a 200 gigabyte volume. What happened? Did we screw up? No, we didn't screw up. There's another step that has to be done. Let's take 5 seconds. Let's talk about hard drives. So hard drives, it doesn't matter what the physical size of the disk, or in this case a virtual disk, is. Your partition, which is what we just saw on the C drive, has to be formatted to the proper size of that drive. So even though we've expanded the drive, we have not yet made changes to the partition. This is where doing multiple partitions on a disk comes into play. And if that's what you wanted to do, if you wanted to add a new partition, we could do that here too. But let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, so quickest way to do this is right click on your start icon. You can also use the Windows key and the letter X. Go to disk management. I'm tired, so my eyes weren't finding it. And if we take a look at what should be disk 0, we will now see 50 gigabytes of unallocated space. So let's have another moment of discussion here. With HyperV and virtual disks, once you start making changes to it and it's not 0 space anymore, you are going to have a terrible time going backwards. So only increment your virtual disk the amount that you need. When we do increments for customers, depending on the customer and how fast they bloat their disk, we usually only do 10, 20, or 50 gigs instead of just, oh yeah, let's just add 100 gigs because you really can't go backwards. You can, but it's difficult and you're not going to get the entire space back. Okay, so let's jump back over to here. Right, so if we right click on our C partition and we click on extend volume, click on next, your available space is already going to be filled into the amount of space that you want to expand. So just click next again and click finish, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, we now have that partition at 250 gigs. So if I refresh the screen, we now have 250 gigs. So that is my tidbit for you on expanding virtual hard drives and a little bit of information about partitions. I hope you have an awesome night and get a well-rested night's sleep, because that's what I'm going to do. But if you like this video, please click subscribe and click the little bell so that way you can be alerted when I upload new videos when I'm really tired in the middle of the night. Otherwise, I will see you again later, and you can watch one of these videos. Yeah, this one right here, the one that was automatically suggested for you. Yeah, that one. Okay, night.